this video is just going to go over showing how to do powder nails with my new powder nails sets. The set will come with 3 colors, one for moons, one for beds, and one for tips, and then also the brushes and micro Q-tips that I use. I just have a test arm here, but this nail is good size, so I figured it would be great for it. The packaging on here, the labeling is not permanent labeling. These are also going to be carried at McPherson's in addition to my own website, and McPherson's is doing the labeling. So ones that you buy from McPherson's and that you buy from me in the future will look a little bit different than these temporary ones that I have now, but they're exactly the same product otherwise. So the very first step is to do the moons. That's the order I do it in anyways. So you just want to put your brush into the product a little bit and tap the excess off. You really don't need much at all. And you're going to go at the base. You can kind of look at your own nail for a guide there. And you're just going to draw a little half moon shape. You want to blow off the excess. These Q-tips are fantastic. If you get it a little bit too dark, you can just kind of touch down on it. It'll pick up some excess. If it's not the right shape, you can press harder and go around and kind of mold it into the shape that you want. So that's it for moons. Your moon is done. The next step is going to be beds. And typically, I would have a painted hand where I would have already done a few little kind of purple layers about halfway up, but this one is a test arm, so it's pretty much blank. But same thing, you'll just dip your nail into some color, make sure that you tap any excess off, and then you're going to draw a line right above. I didn't get quite enough on there. You're going to draw a line right above the moon there. And then you can take your brush and gently just kind of push a little bit up. Same thing as the moon. If you made any mistakes, just use your Q-tip and kind of clean it up. If you want to make it darker, just go back over the line. This part is really like personal preference, whatever your preferred style is on how dark. So that's it for beds. And then on to nail tips. You'll take your other little brush here. Same thing, just kind of press it in, get the excess off, and then you'll just draw a thin line right above, or right on the tip of the nail there. Blow off the excess. If you get any that's higher up than you want, you can use your Q-tip to just clean it up a little bit there. And that is powder nails. Super, super simple. Like I said earlier, you can buy these right now on my website, eborns.com, or you can buy them at McPherson's. They'll be there very, very soon. If you haven't used powder nails, I think that they're a real game changer. Like nothing looks more realistic to me than powder nails. For finishing work at this point, after you do all the nails, if you're using heat set, I would just throw this in the oven 265 for 9 minutes, and that really sets the stain in. Doing this technique, you're really trying to stain the vinyl. You don't want the powder just sitting on top where you can like just blow it off. You want it really set well into the vinyl. If you're using air dry, just let your part sit overnight. You might not need all the way overnight, but just let it sit for a while so that the stain has a chance to really penetrate into the vinyl. And then to finish them, you'll just do a layer of the varnish of your choice. I like using a satin varnish that's, you know, about the same shiny level as my own nails. Just for realism's sake, you could use glazing medium, whatever you want to use. If after you've varnished and stuff, if you find that you want to make them darker, you want to make any sort of change, it is totally fine. You can paint over it. You can do another powder nail over it and varnish again. There's no issue at all with that. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this mini tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.